Hello and welcome to another episode of Momento Malum today. The Han Dynasty lasted between 202 BCE and 220 CE, and was one of the most prosperous periods of Chinese history among the dynasties of that era. At its time, it was also the most advanced civilization on the planet. Under this dynasty, the iron smelting industry created a great improvement in agriculture efficiency, creating more prosperous farming communities and a farming economy. The Han government also created a Silk Road that spread grapes, walnuts, carrots, pomegranates, spices, and additional cash crops all across the world. In that era, there's a series of 5 to 9 grain crops used extensively within that time period. Which grains they were remains up to debate, but the foxtail millet, common millet, rice, soybean, and hemp are the likely candidates amongst them. All models of what the staple grains included had both foxtail and common millet as a candidate. This meant that millets became the crop of interest for many researchers in terms of Chinese archaeology, and several Chinese institutions would team up with each other and USDA to do an archaeological study to determine how millet was farmed during the Han Dynasty. A total of 5 pottery model granary samples were collected from the brick tomb M111 at the Longzakon Cemetery. I'm definitely mispronouncing that, my apologies. Based on the different degrees of preservation of plant remains among the study samples, they selected macrobotanical methods and phytoliths and starch grain analyses to analyze relevant plant species. Several other dig sites were also analyzed, and here are the results. The majority of the material found in these dig sites were millet remnants. Both foxtail and common millet were found in M111. Despite the Han Dynasty promoting wheat, no wheat was found in the dig sites, indicating that millet was a staple grain during that era. Other researchers found similar results using other tombs. In all instances, foxtail and common millet were the most predominant. This corresponds with the common writings, which show that wheat was only popular when the Tang Dynasty came into being several centuries later. The data found both in this experiment and the ancient Chinese writings and other archaeological digs have shown that millet was the most important grain in China during, prior, and centuries after the Han Dynasty. If you want to donate to my channel, the links are below. If you want to buy my book, you can also find that link in the description box below.